Let them think what they want. What's the tea? Psychic reading time. If you want a personalised reading, you can book phone or video chat via the Standstore link if it's available on my socials, DM me or urbanwarlockhealing.com, or same day guaranteed readings from just 15 quid. Right, so let them think what they want. Bad reputation. I feel like this is you, right? I feel like you've had tar stuck to your name, and you've got a bad reputation. You know, I've got a bad reputation, and I've done nothing wrong. You know, but I spin it. This is where the UK's most controversial reader comes from. You know, you paint me out to be the bad guy. I'll play the bad guy. I'll speak my truth. I'll sit in my authenticity. Okay, talking shiz, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. So you're dealing with a hater here. You're dealing with somebody who's rumor mongering, who's making up stories about you, making up stories about situations. I feel like the collective that they're doing this to, I think that they can see through it though, if I'm honest with you, because if it's anything like me, right, this all, you know, all the BS about me happened about a year and a half ago. So if there's any new stuff, well, a year and a half's enough time for people around to kind of realise actually this person's not that person. They might be a little bit terrifying because they're in their authenticity, but the rumours and lies aren't true. So I feel like whoever this person is, they've made a bit of a grave ever here. Fake accounts lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. So they're looking for clues, right? They're looking for clues, right? We then got unbothered. I feel like this is that other person. I feel like you're unbothered because I feel like you're not fully aware of what's being said or going off. So you're just going to sit in this unbothered energy. But I feel like they're pretending they're not bothered all the while. They're kind of skulking around on these fake accounts, trying to get information, trying to get details, trying to see what you're up to. Ego, hurt ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. So you've hurt this person's ego along the way, and it's now having a ripple effect on the relationships around them, be it friends, be it work colleagues, etc., etc. And it's because they're trying to spread lies and rumors, right? So bad reputations come out again. Groupie, giving money, paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. So what this feels like is, again, that's you, right? What they're doing is they're spreading this bad reputation to their groupies. Okay, so they've probably got some kind of online following, some kind of development group, etc., etc., and they're using that as an environment to spread these lies. Giving money, paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. The groupies are, you know, are people who are desperate to get this person's attention. Now, you know, let's be clear, and it's not, I'm not trying to be insulting to anybody here, because when I started, I was in the same position. But when you start on something like a spiritual path, it's normally because you're kind of broken and you're looking for your people. And when people with any kind of knowledge or authority come in, you know, you can kind of pander to them. Now, I'd like to think that I never did that, but I've always been a black sheep, so I've not really been bothered about, you know, fitting in with people. Right, what we got here? Right, so marrying for money, as always. I'm not saying this person is doing that, but they've got that kind of energy. So they could have a partner that they're engaged to, or something along those lines. And they're not doing it from a place of love. They're doing it for financial security. Threatening, power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. Now, I don't want you to get paranoid about that. I don't feel like this person has any sway. I feel that's more what they're trying to do. The reason why I say that as well is because you're uninterested, just getting on with life, just doing you. Okay, just sit in your power. Just know who you are. You're a king or a queen, an emperor or an empress. If we couldn't kind of doing tarot talk, yeah, just sit in that power. Okay, this one keeps coming out recently for my collective. Jackpot, unexpected windfall, right place, right time, big blessings ahead. So yeah, just remain uninterested. Things are going good for you.